BBC Radio Berkshire.
With Mike Reed's Pop Quiz.
Everybody talk about pop music.
I love it.
2:45, BBC Radio Berkshire. Some of us are here, some of us are working. We have our nose to the grindstone. Other people in pop music are slacking, lazing around on the beach and just having a damn good time. One of those is Dave Bartram from Showaddywaddy. Hi, Dave.
Hello, Mike. How are you?
I'm very good. Now, slacker, what are you up to out there? Just in your swimming trunks having a good time?
I'm actually sat at my computer, grafting away like a good one.
Oh, well, that's good. Whereabouts are you in Portugal?
I'm actually on the island of Madeira.
Oh, you're on Madeira.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
right.
love Madeira.
It's a great island, yeah.
I love it.
It's a terrific island. It's a great place if you love nature. This is a place to come.
Oh, it's beautiful. The only thing is sometimes when those clouds stick over the mountains at the top, it's blue out at sea, and you think, why don't those clouds go away? Why are they hovering over our island?
They do hang around at certain times of the year, but fortunately today it's bright blue sky.
Oh, it is beautiful. The number of times I've come down on one of those wooden toboggans, and by the time you get to the bottom, they've got a photograph of you looking in agony, going, ah!
Well, that is very much the tourist side of things.
I'm a tourist when I go to Madeira. You're a local, I'm a tourist.
Indeed. Well, it's an experience. I did it once. I've got the T-shirt, and that was enough for me.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, and Madeira, of course, always slightly dodgy flying in and out because you're straight over the sea and you hope the plane holds up.
Well, there was actually a TV program not too long ago called the 10 Most Dangerous Airports on the Planet, and Madeira came in at number 9.
Yeah, I can imagine that flying in and out of there. So, yeah, just best to close your eyes, really. That's the key thing.
You get used to it after a while.
Oh, I'm sure you do. Listen, you've gone in the last couple of years from being the lead singer with Showaddywaddy for so many years, the unusual step, which is almost unprecedented in pop music, of then managing the group.
Well, I actually managed the band's affairs since 1984, so I'm a pretty wise old owl when it comes to that side of the business as well. So, but I permanently wear the managerial hat these days. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. And strut around telling him what to do, always good. Without having to go on stage and sweat in a heavy drape every night.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being on the road, I thought 38 years was enough, and I had other things to do. I wanted to write books, and I wanted to do some other things with my life, and I wanted to have weekends at home with the family and luxuries such as that, and I now have them.
Brilliant. And a new single coming out next month, Black Ice. So let's hope it's not too hot next month. This is what's Black Ice? Is it in a Showaddywaddy vein or what?
No, it's not in a Showaddywaddy vein. It's actually a re-release of a track that I recorded some years ago, and it was sort of felt that it didn't really see the light of day quite as we would have wished. But we've decided in our wisdom to give it a go, and because there's been a lot of stuff going on the internet. People sort of trying to get some old things that I recorded as a solo performer re-released, and this is the result of that.
Excellent. So Black Ice out third week of September. Are the band doing a tour off the back of it as well?
The band are touring this year, doing the 40th anniversary. So they've been very, very busy. I've been keeping them very, very busy, let's say, as well. But yeah, they're out there still doing what they do. And Romeo and Rob, the originals, are still out plying the trade, and it's going very well. There's still very, very healthy sales figures at the theatre, and I'm beginning to sound like a manager now, aren't I?
You are, aren't you? They'll be out on the road going, oh, mate, Bartram out there in Madeira having a good time. Yeah, they'll be grumbling. They'll be writing a name on the van, you know.
Well, they can have their grumbles. We've had our trials and tribulations as well in recent weeks with our smaller place in the UK flooded out. So
no.
It's not quite such an easy ride as people may assume.
Well, that's good. That makes me feel marginally better, Dave, so that's fine. Listen, we're going to play pop quiz with you, and you're answering questions on Showaddywaddy.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I've made them my best shot.
Made them as tough as I possibly can.
Oh,
Okay.
That's not like you at all, Mike.
Are you ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, here we are. Questions for Dave Bartram, lead singer with Showaddywaddy forever, now managing them. Anything he doesn't know, it would be a disgrace. Number one, okay. Who had the original US hit with Under the Moon of Love?
Curtis Lee.
What was the myth behind a member of Showaddywaddy and a Premiership footballer?
That was something to do with Dion Dublin. He was supposedly Romeo's son, but it was actually his father was in a band with Romeo some years previously.
Absolutely perfect answer. In 3 Steps to Heaven, what is step 3?
Step 3, to kiss and hold her tightly.
That sure sounds like heaven to me. Showaddywaddy and Radio 1 teamed up for a single. What was it called?
Oh, it was, the band were called Jock, Swan and the Meters. And it was actually produced by my good self. It's not one of the most wonderful
You're right.
on my CV.
You're right. Jock, Swan and the Meters.
It was called New Wave Band.
It was, and you answer the next question, under what name was it released as well, rather brilliantly, Jock, Swan and the Meters. Terrible name. Which Radio 1 DJ allegedly co-wrote the song?
Peter Powell.
Is the right answer, yes. How many UK hits have Showaddywaddy had?
In terms of top 40 hits, 23.
Is the right answer, yes. Showaddywaddy, I can't read my writing, yes I can, had a hit with When. Can you name the Kalin twins who did the original? What was their names?
Oh, their individual names?
Yes.
Wouldn't have a clue, you've got me.
Ah, good. Hal and Herbie.
I'm not really interested, to be honest.
I love it. Brilliant. Who had the original hit with You Got What It Takes?
That was Marv Johnson.
Yes. Okay, lyric. Who was that man?
I'd like to shake his hand.
Very good. He made my baby fall in love with me from Who Put the Bomb? Yes, indeed. Where did Al James play his last gig with the band?
That was in Frome.
It was at the Cheese and Grain in Frome. Absolutely right. I saw the Zombies there. Very good they were as well. Romeo Challenger's son had trials for which football team?
Romeo Challenger's son?
Yeah, he had trials for a well-known football team. If you pick the first football team that comes into your head...
I think that one's inaccurate.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know because you're a big fan of the squad.
Well, Romeo had himself was on Leicester City's books as a schoolboy.
Oh, that'll do. We'll give it to you. You know, as you just said, I don't care. So, right, okay, on to the next one, which is, I can't read it. Where was your last gig?
My last gig was at the King's Hall in Ilkley.
It was brilliant. On which island was Romeo Challenger born?
Antigua.
Is the right answer. Yes, in which year were Leicester City runners-up in the FA Cup last, in the 1960s?
In the 1960s, that would be 69.
It was, against Manchester City.
And they lost 1-0.
Sad, I know. Right, here we are. Now, my squad, Bury, played Leicester in the, I think it was in the Carling Cup. Okay, we were leading 2-1 and were robbed. This was 2 years ago in 2011. Our old pal F.A. Sodje has been known to bring down a few of the opposition, brought down Lee Peltier. It spent the end of our 2-1 lead, and Leicester eventually ran out winners by what score?
3-2.
No, it was 4-2. You did better than you thought, but I'm going to give you that anyway. But that's fine. You've got a colossal score, so many that in your terms, Remy, I can't be bothered adding them up. But you've done better than anybody else has ever done on Showaddywaddy.
Well, I wouldn't have said that Bury against Leicester City was anything to do with Showaddywaddy, but there we go.
Well, you're a Leicester City fan?
Actually, you admit to being a Bury fan.
Indeed.
And absolutely, great town and a great band that comes out of that town as well. Elbow.
Yeah, absolutely. But you've always been a big Leicester City fan, haven't you?
Oh, huge. I actually saw their first game of the season up at Middlesbrough just a couple of weeks ago, and a fine result it was too.
Yeah, very, very good. No, it's great fun, isn't it? I mean, you've been a fan since you were a kid, which is great. When you first get out there and you think, this is magical, it's an arena, and there are guys out there, and you aspire to be one day maybe in the team.
Well, absolutely. I mean, I love my football so much. I actually have a season ticket for the club here on Madeira, and I was over there on Sunday waving my fist and very, very happy when my team beat Benfica. So happy days.
Very good. It's always good to talk to you, Dave. I'll let you get back to the sunshine, a little glass of whatever this afternoon holds for you, and a bit more writing. And good luck with the new single with Black Ice. Look forward to that coming out. We'll give it a spin here. So, Dave, and you did brilliantly on Showaddywaddy, I have to say.
Oh, thanks a lot, mate, and it's great to talk to you again.
Cheers, Dave. We'll speak soon, no doubt. Have a good day.
Take care, bye-bye.
Cheers, Dave Bartram there from Showaddywaddy, doing very well. New single out next month. This is BBC Radio Berkshire.